Hi, this is Damien Foley, and this is my MBA journey at Melbourne Business School. You can follow this on YouTube at Damien Foley or on my website www.damienfoley.com. So I had my meetings yesterday, and what I'll be discussing today is an outcome of those meetings. So the first one is going to be around the discussion I had with student support services in the MBA. And so part of so what I was previously doing was the enrolment stage of, which was step 3. I was up to for the enrolment or acceptance of the letter of offer, and I'd reached step 3, which was around the enrolment into the subjects that I needed as my first lot of subjects for doing the MBA. Probably where I had a bit of wasn't fully aware of, couldn't understand, was they, as part of the letter of offer they sent me, there was 2 half credit subjects, one being the leadership, and the other half credit subject was the social responsibility. And then they had 2 other subjects which were full credit subjects, one was managing people and the other was data analysis. So as part of that, I went and spoke with student support to just understand what that was, because that was obviously 3 units. I'm doing a part-time MBA, and I was trying to work out, usually part-time means you only need to do two units as to, I say, 4 units in a term. So I needed to find out more information around that. I just couldn't get my head around it, to be honest, how that worked exactly. So I went and spoke with them. So how it works is the leadership and the social responsibility half units are deemed part of the pre-course. So they're the first subjects that you do as part of the compulsory. They're the first subjects you do as part of the MBA when you enroll. And so then you have the other 2 units that you do in addition to that. So it is actually 30 using their credit points, using their credit point system. It's actually 37.5 units I'll be doing rather than the 25 units, because I'll be doing the 2 half credits and doing the 2 full units as well. So that's where I was getting confused, because it's a bit more. I thought I had to choose one or the other for managing people or for data analysis. I actually have to do both as part of it. So for this term, they're the 2 that are on offer, and they're compulsory anyway that I'll be doing for doing the program. So the graduate certificate, which is the first part of the MBA here at Melbourne Business School. So what I found out was both leadership and social responsibility, they're pass or fail subjects. There is no actual marking, so to speak. You either pass or fail it. Leadership both require attendance. So attendance is part of the marking, part of that. There is some teamwork that's involved, some group work and team assignment for leadership. And social responsibility, there is an individual written assessment, and both of these assignments are due on the 6th of October for me to complete for doing. So the presentation, the syndicate presentation, is actually delivered in class. So obviously, so that's the first part, and they're both pass or fails subjects. The other 2 courses is managing people, and so I'll start those as my first 2 units straight away. The other 2 subjects I'll start later on, so on the 24th and 26th of September. So 24th September I'll start managing people. That's a 10-week course, and it starts on the Tuesday evening, and the data analysis starts on the 26th of September. Again, a 10-week course. There's also, for data analysis, I can do a boot camp prior to those subjects starting. It's not compulsory, but it's around the use of Excel, so I'll attend that. It's on a Sunday, I believe, so I'll attend that for just make sure my skill sets are up for Excel, so it's not going to hurt me to do that. So yeah. So after doing that, I found out, and I went and actually enrolled in those subjects, completed the enrolment stage for them, and the next part I was in the process for enrolment, or the application process, from the letter offer was to actually work out my student card. I did ask, obviously, the question, because I was doing 37.5 units, which is more than a half unit, whether I was entitled to a student concession. Just from looking around on the website, I don't think I am. I don't think Melbourne Business School is entitled to the doing the MBAs as through Melbourne Business School is part of that student concession. But look, if I find out it is, then I'll definitely be following it up. So yeah, so they'll for me, talking with them, I've had to lodge a photo through using Capture Me, sent through the system and uploaded that, and they'll do a bulk printout of those student cards and giving them to us on orientation day, which is basically the first subject for starting the course, so on the day. So that's when I get my student card. So that's where I'm up to for enrolment. I've completed that, enrolled in my subjects, and the next couple of days I expect to be receiving information around using Canvas. They use Canvases for getting all the reading material, all the resources that are required for doing the course. So I'll be given access to that in the next couple of days, hopefully. So I can start reading up on that prior to starting the coursework on the days. Yeah, so that's where I'm up to with the enrolment. I'm all enrolled. I'm got my student card waiting for it to come through on the day, and I will just wait to see what's happened. Also be aware, Melbourne Business School, because it's partly incorporated or part of the University of Melbourne, even though it's a standalone entity, it is still part of the University of Melbourne. You can actually still get access to certain facilities with the University of Melbourne. So one of the things I found out was, I'd been told previously that if I wanted to, I could get access to the it's called the 1888 building, which is the Graduate Students Association building, and they weren't aware in the Melbourne Business School whether I could access that or not, because I was with the Melbourne Business School, not part of necessarily with the University of Melbourne. But I actually went and spoke to the Graduate Students Association there, and I was told yes, I can actually access that building. So that's another option there. I may not need to use it. Melbourne Business School itself has a number of facilities there for going to, and for the rooms available for doing study. So it's highly unlikely that I'll need to access it, but it's good to know that I can actually access it if I need to. So yeah, it's always good to know and find out what other resources are available there. So I'll let you know of any of those other ones that come through that I find out that we can access as Melbourne Business School students as part of it, to access through the University of Melbourne. So I'm signing out. I'll continue on with the next video, which will be around the meeting I had around careers, and I will follow up on that. So it's me signing out for now. This is Damien Foley. Again, you can follow me on YouTube at Damien Foley, or you can go to my website, damienfoley.com. So thanks. See you next time. Bye.